best friend, co-host T Izzle to the I. Not that T.I., but still the real T.I.
What's up, y'all? Platinum pause up. We in the building, y'all. I know they say, man, they call this dude T.I. Listen, let me explain this to y'all real fast.
Give it to them so they understand.
My name Tim Hoosier.
Oh, that's him.
So for short, when I was in the penitentiary doing time, everybody just started saying T.I., 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 and it just rolled with me, and it stuck with me, and it stuck with me. You know, hey, man, so y'all get an understanding of what it is. That's where they come from. But
okay. Hey, look, we're gonna open this demonstration up with we're gonna open the demonstration up. First of all, we got a hotline. Please make a call in so we can come.
Yeah, talk to us
If
live,
something we want to say, we definitely want to hear. Hotline number is 515-599-1687. We're here. You're there. Let's talk about it.
515-599-1687. Y'all can call us in. Everybody that ever wanted to talk to us live and want to hear her voice and hear us speak back with you, you can definitely call in.
And let me get some of you Chicago guys up in here, man. I'm feeling homesick. So somebody from Chicago that's watching, please call me, man. Just say hello or something. I'm just feeling a little bit homesick. Yeah. But anyway, let's bless this. We're going to bless this demonstration. That's the first and most important move because all praises go to Allah.
This couldn't happen without God. You're definitely right. Y'all know how we represent. We got Islamic and we got Christian base. And, hey, we do like we do. Martin Luther King and Malcolm X.
By any means necessary. Love, that is. All right, man. You want to start us off with a prayer, brother, so we can get this demonstration jumping?
I love to, man.
Go ahead. I'm with you all the way.
Okay, you guys. Y'all want to bow y'all heads, close your eyes, however you want to do it. Just welcome to it.
Keep your hat on. Take your hat off.
There you go. I'm going to respect mine.
God ain't got choices. He just want to be heard. He ain't got choice. He just wants you to adhere to what he got to say.
Dear Heavenly Father, thank you for bringing us in this establishment tonight to bring awareness to not just the people around us, but the world. We want the world to hear us and learn something from us, and we're going to give y'all the knowledge that he embedded in us, that he told us to pass around. So we going to pass it around, and you might agree, you might not agree, but we understand. But at the end of the day, the Lord understands, because his understanding surpasses any of ours. So we're going to ask for a successful show. In Jesus' name we pray. Amen.
Amen. All right, then.
All right, now humbly to Allah.
Inshallah, Rahman Rahim. In the name of Allah. Most gracious, most merciful, all praise be to Allah. Most gracious, most merciful, cherished sustainer of this world. There is none greater, there is no other. He's blessed me with the opportunity to hit y'all for the world to hear my voice. I'm going to shout as loud as I can because I love to be heard. Those that know me know this well. So, in that take, we're going to say, in the name of Allah, amen.
All right, amen.
Let's get it moving. Let's get it shaking and grooving. I
want to start it off, man, about this. This is why I want to talk to you. I want to ask you. First, we hear y'all to tell y'all the name of the show today. The topic is understanding winning. Okay, understanding what to do to win, how to win.
Woo!
Okay, so, but we going to touch some other things because we want to talk about Venezuela.
Woo!
We want to talk about El Chapo and this raging war on America with the fentanyl, the shots out to
I'm gonna keep bringing because Lord
it's
knows
up
he
there
telling
podcast.
The truth. He knows he telling the truth.
I like that podcast. I like that brother and his energy. So shots out to It's Up There podcast.
What's his name?
It's Up There podcast.
Oh, it's up there? And there ain't no place there but there. All you gotta do is look up, you gonna see it, huh?
Yeah. And he be doing some nice shows.
Yeah,
he
do. I like his show. I like his show a lot.
And there's some other shows out there.
There's quite a few of them.
But we like the conscious shows.
Yeah, we like the conscious.
We don't like the stuff that don't make no sense. That you want to sit there and tell somebody go and get a chopper and put a switch on it and put 100 bullets in it and go knock somebody's house down. We don't talk about that like that. We might talk about them type of events that's done happen, but we don't
We don't influence that
glorified,
search.
and we don't. There you go.
You ain't gonna influence that search.
So, man, what you feel about the way America they went and arrested the president over in Venezuela, and then they went seized 2 tankers of oil, I believe, on the ocean.
Oh yeah.
What you think about that?
Okay, well, I'm gonna give you my insight as far as
First, let's give it up for Kel Fo, man.
Make
It's
no
Kel
mistakes
Fo in
about
the
it.
building. Kel Fo in the building.
Shake Town, West Side, Capitol Hill. Anyway, so
my man.
what happened is this here, man. Be aware and be truly aware, man. It's all about. Remember we spoke earlier, and I said, man, the last podcast, I said, man, only 3 things wars ever get fought about: money, religion, and women. If you can find a war that didn't get fought over those 3 things, please call 515-599-1687 and tell me about it, because I know I don't know about it.
Now, what about the oil?
Now, this was
They said a lot of wars been over about who controlling this oil.
Yes, sir. Or
now, that's the new war.
No,
what's going on?
That's a war that's been going on for centuries, man. You know what I'm saying? Since dude from Exxon went over to
know who gonna control what, huh?
Yeah, he went over to one of them Arab nations, and it was led by two sheiks had it. You know, I believe they was brothers. One, they both had separate parts of the nation.
Right.
And dude from Exxon went over there, and he did some drilling, found some oil. You know what I'm saying? And then Cain told them, man, what you got in the desert here will make you richer than the Queen of England.
Right on.
And that dude like, what? He said, yeah, that black stuff right there, that'll make you richer than the Queen of England. So they went over there and they started drilling. I forget the names. I ain't finna get off and all that. But anyway, this Venezuelan thing. Now, yeah, Trump went without congressional approval. Walked in the country. SEAL team probably 6. Hey, give it up for SEAL team 6. They do good work, as you can tell. And they literally kidnapped the head of that country, man. Kidnapped the head of a country.
And put them in incarceration.
Broke them over here in chains.
In chains?
In chains, man.
So you gotta understand to know how that feel, a person of that magnitude being put in chains.
In chains.
But now, tell me, dude, they said that they was fumbling cocaine through Colombia, through Venezuela.
Well, let's get this understood.
What you think about that?
You
think that's true? Or
yeah, that's definitely true.
Just
I'm talking about
a reason for them to have
Venezuela,
to go get them.
Venezuela and Colombia is like as close as me and you is together right now.
They say you can see one from just standing right down the street.
Yeah,
so
anybody
anywhere in Venezuela, they say you can see right
Colombia,
over to Colombia. So that's true.
That's true. That's true as it ever gonna be. Now, there's no way Colombia be Colombia without going through Venezuela. Why would they go any other way? You know what I'm saying?
Right.
That's their safest route. So, 9 times out of 10, that's definitely the truth. But the situation that follows this is the way he went over there and took a head of state, kidnapped him.
Right.
And he degraded him, put him in chains, grabbed his wife, put her in chains, grabbed his kids, put them in chains, and then flew him over to this country and said, you charged with drug conspiracy. Now, if we gonna do things like that as a country, what is they waiting on to go to Mexico and getting out that president?
Okay.
You see what I'm saying? We know what Mexico do.
They did the same thing to El Chapo, but El Chapo
ain't no president.
I know, you're right.
Of no country.
He was a major figure over there. But
he was a criminal over there.
Right.
He was a criminal.
We talking political.
We talking about political figures here. We talking about the head of a country.
Right. But you know over there, that's what he also was. Even though he was a criminal,
that's what they say.
Was tied all into the politics.
That's what they say he was.
Right.
We don't know.
That's what they alleging.
Right.
That's what they alleging.
That's what they alleging he is. Now, in the same token, how many politicians in America you think take under the money under the table from lobbyists?
I mean,
every one of them
know how stuff work.
Yeah, lobbyists are assigned
Yeah.
jobs to sit in Washington and promote certain issues to certain political parties. And the way they promote those issues is with that bankroll, bro. With that bankroll.
Uh,
So if that's a
I
criminal act,
I would say yeah with duffel bags. I
yes
mean
sir.
I don't know. It take a
Yeah, oh,
lot of money.
ain't no ifs, ands, and buts about it. That's just the reality of
It
life.
it take a lot of it.
Yeah, it take a lot of money. Like $2 billion, I think Trump got donated to his campaign from the oil companies. Where you think the oil went to?
Okay, we talk about the vessels that just got touched.
Yeah, where you think that oil went to?
That was worth about $2 billion. You
What you
think?
we talking about Trump, the money Trump received in his campaign
Okay,
from oil
okay.
companies. Oil companies supported him.
I
Do you
wonder
think they
what
just say we're gonna support Trump? We're
I
gonna give Trump
wonder
all his money?
I wonder what the value was on them two tankers.
Astronomical. The value of it was astronomical. We talking
Cause
tankers
these
here.
things big
Yeah,
and
that's
they
yeah,
full of
full of
oil.
oil. That's
And this
astronomical.
basically was a donation. They just took their
But,
stuff.
but think about this though. Think about this. They
You
just
ever
you know how they
go ahead.
justified it, right?
Uh
They justified it by saying that the tankers was flying under a flag
they
that
was a
wasn't
no-fly zone. They
no
was in the
no
wrong
they the
zone.
flag that they had what they was flying on they had a when you a
They got
country
air traffic.
no listen when you a country right and you selling a ship you got to have that country's logo on your ship.
Right.
You see what I'm
Okay.
saying?
Yeah,
This
identification.
ship's coming out of Russia. This ship is a Russian ship.
They need to
This
be
ship,
identified
right?
where
Identified,
who it
right?
is.
They insignia. That's what's called the insignia. Now, what they said is Venezuela insignia was not that of Venezuela. Now I don't know whose it was, but they also said at the time.
But they had a Venezuela flag on it, basically.
No, they
but
did
it
not.
wasn't theirs.
They did not have a Venezuela's flag on it.
So whose was on it?
That's the part we don't know. Now, what they said was Putin had sent a sub to intercept and put security on that on them tankers, but U.S. got there before the submarine got there. You see what I'm saying? Now, in the same sense, let's say Putin would have got there first, right? And he'd have put 2 Russians on that ship, right?
Uh-huh.
And he'd have told them to fly this Russian insignia, right? And Trump would have still said, no, we're going to take the ship anyway. You know what that's called, right?
What
That's
is
an
it?
act of war.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
That's an act of war. You know what I'm saying? But it's easy to dominate something that's easy to dominate. You know what I'm saying? When it's small and you're a giant, you know, my foot can crutch a roach. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna be able to
Right.
step on no elephant though. You see what I'm saying?
Right.
Russia, an elephant, man. Venezuela's a roach. You know, so Trump crushed them with his foot. But he, you know, if that Russian flag would have got a chance to fly on there, I don't know if he would have still pulled it or not. I don't even know if it was a Russian flag flying on there. But my guess would be it couldn't have been because that'd have been too risky of a task to take. You literally commit an act of war. You're in international waters. The water don't belong to no country. It's international waters. That's free sale. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Anybody can sell that water.
Right.
You know, the thing about it is they saying that the ship had the wrong insignia on it. Even if it did, you ain't got no business going and questioning them people. No, they're in international waters. They can do what they want in international water. You don't have the right to patrol international waters and decide who can pass. You know what I'm saying? You don't have that right. United States or no other country has that right. You know? So you got to always remember there's a hidden agenda in all this stuff, man. There's always a hidden agenda. Then you go over there and you kidnap.
Okay, so then they was flying the Russian flag.
They had a Russian flag flying?
Venezuela, the U.S. recently confiscated oil tankers linked to Venezuela that were flying the Russian flag.
There you go.
Specifically, the Marina, formerly Bella.
Formerly
Bella 1
Yeah, now
as
look.
part of efforts to enforce sanctions and intercept illicit oil shipments, with the tanker switching to Russian flags to deter seizure. The seizure
Right.
part of a broader operation against
And they still
Venezuela's
seized
shallow
it.
fleet. It's a trend of vessels using flag protection against the U.S.
Right.
So, okay, so that's what you were saying.
Now, this the thing. This the point I'm making right here.
Venezuela had
wrong
Russian flags.
Now, but this the thing.
On their oil ships.
But this the thing right here.
Trying to get past the U.S.
Now this the thing. If there was a Russian citizen, just one, aboard that ship, the Russian flag is legit.
So what? It wasn't one on there?
Evidently couldn't have been.
Or evidently
It might have been.
U.S. did what the heck they wanted to do.
No, they did what they was able to do. See, because if that submarine would have got there in time to put security on that tanker, and U.S. would have tried to board that ship with a Russian flag flying, it's an act of war, bro. They got all rights to shoot the U.S. out the waters.
Yeah, to try to shoot the U.S.
And that's what they've done.
And how you think that would have played out?
Oh, to play like it played out, you'd have had some dead U.S. citizens. And Trump talking about they killed us, act of terrorism.
Then you had a big old war.
No, they'd have talked it down. They'd have talked it down.
I'd have to know
No, bro. They'd have talked it down. You're not dealing with Venezuela. You're dealing with Russia.
Yeah, I know.
They'd have talked it down.
Trump already said he already shot a shot at Russia.
He can shoot all the shots he wanted. He ain't gonna send no troops. Bro, he not gonna send a troop in Russia.
No, he ain't gonna send them in.
All right then. So he can do all the talking he want.
They say when them people came and took them planes, they said they came and took them tankers. They said them people were jumping off helicopters.
That's up.
And landed.
On ship. Landed.
Putting
it under arrest.
And yeah.
But
Could you imagine to being a part of something like that, man? If you was a service person,
yeah,
that's a heck of mission.
They went to work. But look, what happens if that sub was there on time? This was everybody not thinking.
The sub ain't make it at all?
It made it, but after the seizure was over. And
so then why the sub ain't?
It was gone. When sub got there, it was all over. Everything was gone.
I know, but how far away can they get if they in the middle of the ocean?
Yeah, but the thing is,
they couldn't catch up with them?
I don't know if they catch up with them or not, but the thing is, the event done happened. You can't the whole thing is, you don't want to be the first one to throw the first punch.
Why
you
not?
See what I'm saying? Worldwide.
It's a world table. It's every country member, every member in the world. It's like
you got to also remember Russia right now.
Mafia table.
Russia right now, too busy dealing with the Ukraine.
They got the head families in the not to cut you off, but like just an example of the mafia. They got the head families that all meet at the tables, right?
Right.
They got the same world leaders that all meet at the table the same way.
Yeah, they had that Super 8 event. They had that Super 8 convention.
And they talk about stuff like what's going on right now. Like how is this gonna get took care of? That's why you said if it was dealing with Russia, they'd talk it down.
They're gonna talk it down.
And you tell me what makes you feel like that? Because
you got two nuclear powers. You got two nuclear powers, man. And you got two armies that's formidable. Russia's a superpower.
You got a problem. You got two people that can go. That can go.
You gonna kill millions of people.
That's like Mike Tyson and Holyfield all over again, basically.
You gonna kill millions of people over an oil tanker?
Yeah, they will.
No, they wouldn't. If that submarine would have been there, Trump would have backed down. Because the ship had a Russian insignia on it. So they had all the rights to protect that ship. They didn't throw the first punch. Trump would have threw the first punch. You
'Cause
can't
that's
seem to be
not the
throwing the first punch.
That's not the first time he done bombed, from my understanding.
He done bombed what?
Two of Venezuela's, I want to say ships or whatever got bombed because they said it was drugs. Because they said it was drugs.
Right, but that's Venezuela.
I know.
Ain't
That's
no
what I'm
problem
just
with that.
saying. I'm just speaking.
Venezuela can't hold a candle to the U.S. government. You know what I'm saying?
They can't. But
but Russia can hold not only a candle, they can hold a candlestick.
They in cahoots with certain people that can hold a candlestick to you.
But that's not. But being in cahoots and me sending my citizen to die for Venezuela is not a good thing.
No.
It don't add up.
But when it comes down to it, if we tell you don't touch them,
that ain't how
and
it
you
works.
touch them,
then
what happens?
They just touch. I don't care how many wolf tickets you sell.
Somebody go touch back though, right?
No, it don't work like that.
So you telling me?
Because
I guess I'm gonna say you right to an extent because
you thinking
ain't nothing happened.
Let me tell you what you thinking. This is how you think.
Both got
you thinking how street people deal with matters.
No, I'm thinking how people deal with matters, period.
Not like that, not in political world.
Because see, the thing about the streets and the political thing, all that stuff is the same. All that stuff get dealt with the same. It just don't seem like it.
It's all the same.
It be the same principles.
It's all the same principles,
yeah, there you go.
There's a lot more common sense
I just
involved.
look at how stuff work.
Yeah, that's how stuff work, but it don't work
like...
That's all I look at. Okay, it don't work like... Okay, let's say this. It don't work like we killed 3 Russians. Now the Russia gonna bomb the United States. Don't work like that.
No,
you see what I'm saying?
Not if you don't kill them. When you kill the right one,
it still don't work like that.
Shoot, man.
It's time to sit down at the table and talk. We're not gonna shoot no nuclear. Bro, you can destroy
the
earth.
They ain't gonna shoot no nuclear bomb.
You can destroy the earth.
I know it. But that's what the world coming to.
Right, but I'm just saying.
It's getting there.
People want to talk. They want to use diplomacy over violence at any chance. You always want to use diplomacy before you get to that vibe.
And I'm agree to disagree for one reason. I seen Obama take out his first man that time.
Who, Bin Laden?
Yeah.
But Bin Laden.
So they use violence.
No, listen to me. Once again, Bin Laden was not at home when they took him out.
I know, but they still use violence.
They went and got Bin Laden up out of the country.
Yeah, but they use violence.
Yeah.
That's the only thing we talking.
We talking Bin Laden here, though, man. We talking about. When I say violence, I'm talking country to country, bro.
Right.
I'm not finna start no war because you killed 3 Russians.
But this the thing I be saying about, because I know you be saying that these guys are criminals or whatever. And that's who they going after about the fact of them being criminals. But at the same time, when you're in third world countries, these same criminals, they to be just as important as the president. Like when my man's died, what's his name, from Colombia? What was his name? The man that, Pablo Escobar.
Yeah.
He was like the president over there. When he died, a lot of people was hurt. Because a lot of people knew that their country was going back to poverty. Because they said when he was alive, he took care of his whole country.
And he killed
They
judges.
said when he died, man, they said them people was out marching. And them people was out, they was out messed up.
He was killed by the Colombian Special Forces, bro.
Right. I know it.
So...
But he was put up under, I mean, you know, they was put up under the gun to have to do it. Because for a long time, their system was really corrupted.
Yeah, no doubt.
And
but Pablo Escobar was killing judges on courtroom steps. Man.
Right. But back to how things work. After he made so much noise, he made them have to get him out the way. He got America attention to make them, we gotta go get him. Now what you think? Because see, now they talking about President Trump age. and they saying that they wondering if he's starting to forget stuff or not.
Man, that man ain't
Cause
forgetting
he
nothing.
80, I think he 81
Man,
or 82.
look, that man ain't forgetting nothing. That man doing exactly what President Trump always been said he was gonna do. He gonna be President Trump. He ain't gonna listen to what no Congress got to say.
Would you look at Trump as more of a president or a gangster?
Who, me?
Uh-huh.
He a gangster.
He a gangster, ain't he?
Yeah, he a
That's
gangster.
how I look at him.
He a gangster.
That
big
made
one.
president.
Yes, sir. He a gangster.
To me, in my eyes, I look at that man as being
He's a formidable gangster.
if he could have moved 1,000,000 kilos a month, he probably would have. If he ain't make the president.
Hey,
I'm just saying,
hey,
man.
Hey, man, I know you just saying, but Lord.
But I'm just saying because before he got into the presidency, he was over there buying women in Las Vegas and stuff. And I ain't gonna say that. My fault. I said that wrong.
Allegedly.
He was buying women and was married while this was going on.
He was allegedly doing what every other millionaire do.
That's all, right?
That's all.
That's it.
When you got that kind of money, you feed your appetite, no matter cost.
If you ain't got control of your appetite. And you know what? That's why before you make a millionaire, you have to establish humbleness. Because money will kill you. If you can't control yourself and somebody just drop $20 million on the table and give it to you for you to walk out the door with it in that bag, if you don't have no type of financial guidance or you don't got no type of sense, that money becomes the root to all evil. It ain't no telling what that money end up doing. You can only imagine what some people do with money. Good, because you get a lot of good things done with money, and you get just as much bad things done with money as well. Because I want you to tell me what you think about this. Because you older, I'm older. Mm-hmm. When we was growing up, you could get weapons. It wasn't that you couldn't get no weapon.
Oh, no, you can always do that.
But you couldn't get the weapons that they get now.
Oh, Lord have mercy.
If you got a military issue weapon back in the early 90s, you was a bad mama jamma.
Oh, yeah, no doubt.
But you know see, what? Now they got stuff that's fully automatic that shoot the biggest bullets, and they be right in the neighborhood.
But truth be told, bro,
all you gotta do is listen to New Year's.
Truth be told, if it's a gun, it can be purchased.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It don't take nothing but a FOIA card and a clean record.
But we talking about before this.
Even before that.
Way back then, you could go. Yeah, you had people that could go buy guns and report them stolen and stuff. But you couldn't get this stuff that they get now. Because the guns that they got now, they ain't selling them in the stores. Not the ones that's going, you getting 3-round bursts and things like that. But now, we was near each other on New Year's, and we heard them on New Year's. We heard.
Yeah.
We heard what everybody else heard.
Yeah. And we heard it in such a way because we just got identifying as it was going on.
Yeah, and it made you say, it sounded like a war.
And I also said another thing. I said, these boys got a lot of guns around here.
Yeah, it sounded like a war. It sounded like you was over there in Vietnam.
Yeah.
In the day. In the war. That's what it sounded like on New Year's.
Doing what you do. Yeah.
It was unbelievable.
But, yeah. Now, violence in itself is,
And we talking 13 and 14-year-olds getting their hands on this type of stuff.
And killing like they've been trained to do it coming out the womb.
Yeah. They got somebody that'll send them with no regrets. Yeah, hey man, I need that took care of. Go over there and get that took care of. I don't want to hear we couldn't do it. I don't want to hear it was some kids in there. Or all I want to hear his mama was there. They don't care about none of that.
And why would they?
Get that took care of.
Right. And man, and look.
Cause they don't get took care of. It's gonna happen to your people that I'm telling you to take care of their people. Wow. God, I'm listening to you, bro.
And these. First of all, let's get what's the little guy name that died in Chicago the other day? Fly guy.
Fly. He was with the fly guy. I want to say his name was Lil Zoe.
Okay, let's give our condolences to Lil Zoe, and may he rest in peace, and may Prince God rest in peace too. For those that know, I'm sure he is. But anyway, here's a guy that, from the looks of it, had a lot of things going well for him. You know what I'm saying?
Right. He got killed in a Ferrari truck.
Right. Now.
Allegedly.
Well, I don't know. But anyway.
I was watching.
Anyway.
They tore that truck up.
They say he was a chief or something, right?
Yeah, they said he was they had a branch off of the GDs or something.
He's supposed to be their chief?
Yeah, they say he was a
man, I like, man.
And now another brother, hood educated, shouts out to him because
I like his show.
He really went in on this Zoe aspect, and he was saying, like, because he a vice lord. I believe he is travelers or unknown. He say it.
Oh, well, then if that's what he is.
Yeah, he say it. He tell you.
If he's a traveler, then he definitely.
Now, I ain't certain. I believe he's either unknown or a traveler.
If he's a traveler, he definitely had a lot to say about the guy, so.
And so, what he said, though, was, in Chicago, dude, first of all, called himself Chief.
That was mistake number one.
Chief.
That was mistake number one.
And so, he was like, you can't use that word loosely in Chicago. You from Chicago, so I know you know. So he was saying that you can't just use the word chief and just say, oh, I'm chief such and such.
No, it don't work
pop
like that.
up and you chief
like
now
that.
all of a sudden.
No, it don't work like that. It don't work like that. Get your stripes up. Get your bikes up. You know?
Right.
And earn what you claim to be. That's how they go in Chicago. You got to earn what you claim to be in Chicago.
Right, because the difference is it's a difference from the way they do that in Chicago to the way they do it in St. Louis. It's a total difference.
Yeah,
that's why I love when we be together, because when I be listening to what you be telling me about how this stuff go up there, I just listen because I be like, it's totally different down here. And I really can't even, we done got older, so me not being active into none of this stuff, I can't really say how the gang banging go nowadays, because I don't hang around it no more.
There you go.
You see what I'm saying?
There you go.
The stuff I see, I can't be a part of. I couldn't be a part of a group that wore a hoodie and it's 100 degrees outside.
No, that's, me and you, we be together a lot. And not a bad thing, but like when we be going places, I know that you have a way of not liking to go certain places. You be like, man, no, we ain't going over there.
Right.
And I always tell you, man, ain't nobody gonna never tell me where I can go. I go anywhere, anytime, any place. I don't care who or what. I've always been that way.
Right.
But I be understanding what you saying when you be saying you don't want to go in that particular spot. Now.
And I got a reason for that.
I know you be having reasons for it. That's what I'm saying.
I'm a convicted felon, and so I don't walk around with weapons on me because I know that's the quickest way to go back to the penitentiary on a fluke.
Right. And
just an accidental pull over or anything, and then you go to these places and you ain't got nothing on you, but everybody got one and something jump off.
Yeah, you did.
And you did left, you can't do nothing but hopefully run.
Right, because you tell me all the time, man, bro, no. And I be like, man, nobody tell me where to go. I'm going, man, I'll be back. You know what I'm saying? And
Yeah.
you be like, man, bro, you can't do that. And I be like, man, I do this is what I do. I do this all my life.
Right.
I feel no man. You know what I'm saying? So, but
Right.
I be understanding what you're saying. And in Chicago, it was a point in time, the same rules applied there, where certain people couldn't go certain places. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Even then, I always went where I wanted to go. You know what I'm saying? But when you got these young cats out here, we go in the store. We went in the store, that boy had that AK on his arm.
Yeah.
You know, and the crazy part about it, I was saying to myself, I know he ain't legit. But by being permitted here so easily, the police will see it and go past it. Why? Because he more than likely legit. And they be knowing he not.
They gonna go past it because they don't want to deal with it.
There you go. That's what I'm saying. I'm finna get that point.
They don't want to deal with these little young crazies.
Right, the excuse they'll use is
these little young ninjas. They call these YNs.
Yeah, so the excuse to be with them be
that's legit probably.
That's legit probably. You know.
But you can look at a gun and you can look at a person.
You can tell he don't supposed to have that.
You can kind of tell if he should be packing enough to where you should say, well, let me just make sure.
So right, let me see that permit, man. Let me see your name on some
Let
paperwork.
me see that.
Right, and then I done seen police ride past them guys.
Cause that same person walk outside and shoot up 5 people next door, and it wasn't legit. Yeah. And that cop had a chance to avoid it.
Right, and that's why I be tripping off of when they do that.
And he didn't.
Right, I be like, man.
Like,
they'll go past, I be like, man, I know
and I come walking somewhere with an AK on my arm for some reason, they gonna grab me and check.
They gonna grab you, ain't they?
Yeah, they gonna, hey man, let me check that. I'm 50 years old. What you gonna check my gun for?
They just grabbed me coming out of Walgreens today.
Right.
You know, and I'm not mad at them. You know, they did their job. You know what I'm saying? But it was funny to me that they went to the extreme. You know what I'm saying? If I done pulled up in my driveway,
right,
I'm at home, leave it alone.
Yeah.
Come on, leave it alone. But instead, I'm going to press this issue because I want to show who's truly got the power. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But in all actuality, your power ain't what's moving me, bro. I'm trying to save me from doing something stupid. You know what I'm saying?
I'm thinking for myself
I'm thinking, right. Because there was a time when the first thing that been out of my mouth was, man, get out of my driveway.
Right, yeah, it's been a time where you jump out like, man, what the,
right.
man,
you know
what's
what
up? What's up? And
get out of my
it
driveway.
go down.
There you go. You know what I'm saying?
And then you had the solid guys around you that's going to walk up looking crazy at them like, hey, it ain't like that no more.
Mm-hmm. And there you have it.
It's just not like that no more.
It's just not like that, man.
The honor is gone. It's like we was talking the other day, right? And I said, okay, a person wronged you and leave you to die, leave you hungry, leave you to where you can't pay a bill, or you and they was able to help you, and they didn't. They left you down dirt in the mud.
Why?
But now, you say, such played me. I'm finna air it on Facebook.
Right.
And then a person say, oh, he went and put it on Facebook. He went and talked about our problems, and it ain't their business. Hey, you erased the rules.
You erased the rules when you took mine.
Yeah, you erased the rules. So now I can do whatever.
Right, because I ain't got to abide by them rules no more.
Ain't no such thing as dry snitching.
No.
Ain't no such thing as snitching. Ain't no such thing as backdooring. When you erased the rules and you left me to die,
All that went out the window.
Everything went out the window. So however I decide to get you back,
and get mine back, get my lick back.
You
That's
got to
the way
honor it and accept it.
You got to honor it.
Regardless how messed up it is, regardless of what I choose to do.
What I choose to say.
Yeah.
Man, that's all on you.
You, because it wouldn't have never happened
if you'd been on top of it.
If you would have stayed real.
Keeping it real. Yep.
And I see so many people, like heavy people that get a lot of money. You know, for instance, just an example, Jay-Z and Damon Dash. Them two guys, you know, they fell out after they started getting money. They turned around and then they started, you know, they fell out. Who else? Who can you think of that was getting some money and fell out? It's a lot of people. Mayweather, 50 Cent used to get along. You got Yo Gotti and Gucci Man used to get along. You got a lot of different people that used to get along, and they went and they fell out with each other. So it's like, man, hey, only thing I could say what I loved about Gotti was Gotti made that song and he said, "I'ma die a real ninja." Shouts out to Gotti. He said that's the way he gonna go. Fo, what's up, man? Which way we going, man? We gonna talk about millionaires or what we gonna do? Kelfo? So y'all, I don't know. Hey, man.
Huh?
Wake up.
I am woke.
I told you to get some rest, man. You went and tried to go do all that work this morning, and last day you ain't go to sleep, man. Now you fall asleep on the microphone.
I'm not falling asleep.
Shit, you was snoring. You
I was
go back
snoring?
and look at yes, sir.
Oh, Lord.
They go here. You gonna see it. But it's all right, because I know you when you was working early this morning. I seen you up early this morning working. When I was on my way to go do some work, I seen you up.
And I hadn't been asleep neither.
Yeah. And I had told you, I was like, boy, you know, you gonna need some rest. And I knew it too, because I was the same way. That's how I did on the last show.
But anyway, back to the topic. If y'all out there, call this number, man. Let us hear from you. 515-599-1687. It's the hotline. And y'all tell us what y'all think about this Venezuela situation, you know, and whatever else y'all want to discuss.
Okay, I want you to tell me. I want to talk about Future, brother.
Ooh, Future's brother. That's a future.
Now, he out on bond.
Mm-hmm.
They allegedly caught him with 20 keys of fentanyl.
Yes.
I talked to a brother the other day that just did 10 years.
For an ounce.
For an ounce of fentanyl.
Yes, sir.
He went to the federal penitentiary.
Yes, sir.
And it's like, that ain't even a
portion of that 21.
An ounce ain't even a tenth.
It would probably be
20 kilos.
1.1% of it.
Man, and he did 10 years.
10 years, right.
What you think gonna happen with this situation?
His future don't look bright. You know what I'm saying?
And I hate to see that for my brothers.
Man, I hate to see that for him. But you know.
And
okay, hypothetically speaking. So pull your horns off if you're listening. Hypothetically speaking. Now, let's say I get caught with 21 of these joints like he did.
Right.
And you got that future money.
Right.
You know? Man, I'm gonna find me a boat to get on up out of here. I'm not gonna play with my life. You know what I'm saying?
Gonna give him a chance.
I'm not gonna give him a chance to play with my life. Man, I'm gonna find me a boat, and I'm gonna get on up out of here.
Bottom of it,
and I'm gonna get on up out of here.
With a bunch
hey
of
man,
bananas.
It's gonna be non-extradition. It's gonna be to the first non-extradition. extra whatever it is country I can find.
Yeah, extra,
You know what I'm
where
saying?
they can't expedite
Yes, sir.
you
It's gonna be the first one I can find. Cause see, Future got that bag. He can take care of that man from long distance, and he can get to wherever he going, and he can make a life for himself.
And he can live better than he was living over here.
Yes,
You
sir.
just got to
It's
get
costing
used
less.
to being around different people. See,
Yeah.
people get stuck and want to be around their buddies and be in the hood
And people ask, man, Future had that kind of money. What he doing that? What?
People don't understand streets is an addiction.
Right, and not only that, real people.
My brother can have all the money in the world. If I like to hustle and I want to be in the streets,
my brother can have all the money in the world.
Do.
My brother can have all the money in the world. It's not my money.
Exactly.
It's not mine. You know you see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You know when you.
But now when we talking about the lifestyle of that man and what he got caught doing, even though that ain't his money, he could have found something else to do.
Yeah, I'm sure he could have.
And he could have did it and made 3 times the money with the right investments.
Yeah, I'm sure he could. But look, what you got?
Because this what I'm saying. If I was that rich, would you get caught with 21 keys knowing our relationship?
Ooh. Man, I'm not gonna get caught with 21 joints.
That's what I'm saying. I'm sitting here, I'm a multi-millionaire, and I ain't knocking them.
Right.
But I'm asking you, just basing our relationship.
Yeah, right.
Because if it was vice versa and you was a multi-millionaire,
yeah.
I ain't gonna even lie to you tonight. Like I said, I ain't knocking the man.
Right.
Because I don't know what, everybody mind states, everybody different. But I'm going to tell you this, and I'm going to just keep it real. You ain't going to let me do it. You going to say, man, you crazy.
You tripping.
You ain't finna mess up what I got going on. Because Future hurried up and cleared his name. If you've been watching social media,
he's supposed to.
He hurried up and got on there.
Nothing to do with me.
And let the world know basically in so many words. And he ain't said himself. They made a documentary story about it.
Right.
That was basically saying, because they were staying away from each other for a while.
Yeah. He was doing things Future was not into.
Yeah.
And Future,
but
you gotta separate
come
yourself
up
from
under
that.
the same titles. This was the problem.
But you got to separate yourself from the negativity. When you getting this kind of money, you definitely got to separate yourself, bro.
Because you see how he did Young Thug. They tried to make that up. They tried to make his record label a thing.
Right. They tried to make him out of
They tried to make his record label and everybody with it. They made them a gang thing.
Right. And then after he go and cop out for that bogus cop out, everybody else beat the case.
Everybody else walked away.
You know what I'm saying? But he's sitting there with how many years bag up?
15.
A 15-year bag up. And I'm going to tell you a secret. He going to have that for the rest of his life because every time he make a wrong move, they going to put it in his face.
They're going to
start him over.
They'll start it over, put you in jail for a little while, let you
right back
start it over again.
Yeah, that's how they going to do him.
And then to me, that's
I did. But look, check this part out.
I did 10 years on probation when I had a 5-year probation sentence. I ended up being on that thing for 10 years.
Mm-hmm. But it's the thing, bro. Why were they so adamant about making sure he stay in the system? Then after all that, the agreement is he got to throw a concert for underprivileged children.
Right. Once a year or something.
Right. Now you're going to extort me out my fame, too.
And as soon as he get on there and made one post, or he ain't even make a post, he just reposted something somebody else made.
Right, and they was at him like hot water.
They attacked him.
They was at him like, man, he got his hands full the rest of his life.
It's a lot of famous people right now that's facing a lot of problems.
Yes, sir.
You got Boosie.
Yeah, Boosie facing a lot of drama.
Boosie facing some drama with this gun thing.
Right.
And I seen how they caught him. I seen the video.
Yeah, man, that's crazy.
And there was just a video with him walking with a gun. They say it was a gun, in the small of his back. You really can't tell because it's
right.
a video.
He might have had the mic
Man,
pack
it could
back
have been
there.
a mic.
It could have been the mic pack back there.
It could have been something that looked like a holster that
been
hold a
whatever.
telephone.
It could have been whatever. Now they utilized that, I guess, to justify.
But they got
going
up
to
on
something.
them and they end up getting the gun.
Right.
That's where the problem came in.
Right.
That's why he can't say that was something else on his back.
Right.
Because from my understanding, allegedly, they got the gun. Because how they charged him. I mean, you can't charge a man with something that he ain't got.
Yeah, that's
Because it could have been a water gun. It could have
but
been.
You know what's even more terrible? But you know what's even more terrible than all that?
What's that?
The fact that he believed he had to have it.
That he had to have it.
He had to have that gun. The fact that he felt it was in his best interest to carry that gun.
To be strapped.
Yeah, and that's sad.
But you know where that come from, right?
Yeah.
Because you can't trust nobody.
You can't.
You got to put your life in your own hands. I can't, because he got a gun. I can't trust him with it because too many people. Hey, young Dolph had a security dude in the car with him with a Draco. And he still got lit up.
Yeah.
Dude jumped out after the cats was leaving and started shooting. From my understanding, allegedly. But come on, man, you got security. He got a Draco. So when I look at that, I'm going to say what? I ain't going to put my life in the next man's hands. And that's why when we was talking about going to different places, if you know that place is known for what it's known for, you can't be there, bro. You can't go there. If you can't protect yourself, you ain't got no business there. Just flat out. You ain't got no business there if you can't protect yourself, because it's a good possibility that it's gonna go down. So why would you even put yourself in harm's way for that to even happen? I know doggone well I wouldn't. Give me a bell. That's the school bell. Class is in. This all they want to do now, look. They want to shoot them guns and ring them alarms. And me, I want to sit back and enjoy life. I want the crowd to do that. Make sure y'all subscribing to the channel, sharing. I hope y'all enjoying the show right now. Platinum Pause Podcast. We up and we in the building. You got me, Tim Hera, the host, and you got the co-host, my man Kevin Fo, Chicago. Y'all know what time it is. Shout out to Overtime Studio. That's where we hanging at with my man Justo. Then you got the Queen who put together things. What's up, shorty? She definitely in the building. She part of this. That's my dog. And you know, pause up. Y'all heard it all the time. Y'all make sure y'all go check out the channel, Platinum Pause and More LLC. We on YouTube. We over 7 million views up. And we steady counting. We at 100. We doing about 1 million views a month. When we started, we was doing a couple of views a day. And so thanks for the accomplishments that we made. And we're definitely going to pat ourselves on the back for it, because it wasn't an easy task getting monetized and, and getting everything that you gotta get to qualify for these things. So right now, what we doing here at Platinum Paws, we looking for sponsors, and we representing for the dog world, of course. All shots out to everybody with dogs. We specialize in baubles and bullies. Come and get your baubles. Come and get your bullies. Get with us. Email timothyhoosier@outlook.com. You can also reach us at the number of 314-951-8211, and get your baubles and your bullies, and then later on coming, we gonna have them chow chows. We got a chow chow in the game that we putting a lot of time into and training into right now, and we getting him ready. And we getting him ready. He a top stud. He's a blue, and you don't see a lot of blue chow chow. So shout out to the chow chow world. We got concrete baubles. We got D&K baubles right down here in Missouri. So and we all in cahoots when it comes to these dogs. So if you want to get a dog, you definitely talking and listening to the right person. Uh, you need your dog trained. You listening to the right person. Cause man, we make dogs walk through hoops, turn circles, and do flips. You understand? So if you got a dog that you want to make a loving pet that seems a little bit wild out of control, maybe do a little excessive barking, y'all get with us, and we could get that together for you. What else we got going on? We got the fun. We got the spot fund program for the dogs. So we are taking donations all the time. So if you feeling giving and you feeling like helping a pet, you know, you can easily go find us at Spot Fund, uh, keeping a home for the winter. I mean, keeping the dogs out the cold for the keeping dogs out the winter. Uh, I may have not said that totally right, but it says Spot Fund, Spot dot Fund, and you can go on there and check it out. A safe place for the winter. I'm sorry, is the name of the program that's going on. And basically, what we doing is we trying to put funds together so we can build a professional kennel, and then we can help places like we can help rescue dogs. We can have space when the Humane Society can't take a dog, and instead of you just letting the dog go in the street and drive off on them, you'll be able to drop them off, call, and give them to us. Hopefully, we can get them in a program and get them adopted out. So that's the mission that we on right now with the dogs. We want to definitely get all the homeless dogs, as many as we can, off the streets, man, and get them a good life that they deserve, because a lot of people do and treat dogs with cruelly, and I don't agree with it, don't like it at all, hate it with a passion. And I get a lot of feedback on the way that some of my dogs be housed, but my dogs be housed for a reason, because they got laws and rules in these different municipalities where they really not allowing you just to have dogs any kind of way, and they enforcing it in certain areas. And fortunately, I moved in the area that enforced these rules, so I have to be careful with the way I handle my pets. So y'all know, we hope y'all enjoyed the show. We gave y'all a quick rundown, and we had a nice conversation. Kevin, before we got to get up out of here, and y'all know what time it is. We gonna roll out. And listen, y'all be safe and have a good weekend tomorrow, because everybody gonna be off. And we gonna get out of here, y'all. So thanks for joining in, and hope y'all have fun. Peace.